This one's an interesting concept that came up during one of the calls I had with one of my clients the other day. I was talking to a guy and he was looking for his partner. And he was sharing with me. I said, "Well, how's it going with this one?" And he said, "She's not really into the spiritual stuff." And I'm like, "Well, spiritual is one of your top values, if not your highest one. Are you still talking to her?" And he said, "Yeah." And I said, "Why?" He said, "Because she's hot." And I'm like, dude, dude, like you're saying no to the spiritual, but yes to the hot. He's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, Wait, what?" It was one of my other clients, a woman. She was saying yes to a tall dude and no to emotional availability. He wasn't emotionally available. And I'm like, hold on, guys. Be aware of when you're saying yes to something, what are you saying no to? So if you're saying yes to a person in the now, you're saying no to a person in the future. Hello? If you're saying no to a person now, you're saying yes to a person in the future. If you're saying no to spiritual and saying yes to physical, but if that's the case and your value is really the other way around, is that really going to work? Sometimes people give a lot of value in saying yes to the physical. So guys will say yes to the physical a lot, and they don't realize they're saying no to spiritual, mental, or emotional. Both the men and the women that I was talking to were prioritizing physical traits over mental, emotional, spiritual. And practical things like, are they local if you want to have a relationship where you're with them a lot? Are they in a position where you could move in together if that's what you want? So looking at what you want and then being able to ask questions to figure out, are these things there? So I told the guy, I said, you're going to have to tell some hot girls no. I wasn't going to put that in the marketing because guys are often, I want the hottest girl, but I'm doing you a disservice if I don't tell you that. So I rather be transparent and say, you're going to have to turn down hot girls. The benefit to that is you're going to have many of them. And so you can turn them down. Like you're finding the hot girl that you want to be with. Not, you're not turning down all of them. You're turning down the ones that aren't the one you want to be with. And once he started to understand that, things started shifting. Just look at whenever you're saying yes, what are you saying no to? Whenever you're saying no, what are you saying yes to? So, a very interesting way to think about it. Because if you're saying yes to long distance, you're going to say no to possibly frequent nights. If you say yes to frequent short trips, maybe you're saying no to a longer trip. Maybe you are, maybe you aren't, but being aware of it. So, where it often comes up though is spiritual, mental, emotional, physical. Are you saying yes to all of them if they're what you want? So just because I say that, hey, if you're saying yes to physical in these examples that they were saying no to spiritual, mental, emotional, that's not how it has to be. You can say yes to all of them. You can say no to all of them. You're still saying yes or no to something else though. How can you not? If you're saying yes to somebody right now, you're saying no to somebody in the future if you want a lifelong partner. Keep that in mind. If you're saying no to somebody now, that doesn't necessarily mean the chance to be with that person will be there again in the future. And if you're saying yes to somebody now, that doesn't mean that you wouldn't have another chance with somebody else in the future. It's just recognizing, are you aware of all of it? This one was tricky for someone because this person also picked hot woman and was like, dude, I'm like, yeah. He's like, she's hot. I'm like, yeah. He's like, and I'm like, but what's wrong? He's like, I can't talk to her. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, she doesn't respond, or she just is so aloof and airy and like, and I'm like, but she's hot. Trying to get him to realize, I think you want more than just the physical. You want to be able to talk to the person. And then he found somebody he could talk to. He actually found somebody that would talk quite a bit, who's also very attractive. So it's just being aware of these things. And this is important because otherwise the universe will bring reasons for you to be aware later. What happened to that guy with the really hot girl that he couldn't talk to? He went through a breakup that was out of left field that he didn't even see coming. And it wrecked him for a bit till he fixed it. And so the universe will bring that to your awareness. He's like, well, I didn't even know that there was nothing that that there might have been something that wasn't right. Well, yeah, of course you didn't know because she wasn't talking to you. Like, so anyway, look at all of it. Look at what you're saying yes to, what you're saying no to. If you want my help with any of that, or you want me to clarify any of this for you in your unique situation, check out the link in the description below. With that, we'll talk soon. Take care.